Hey guys, it's me again. I just got off work. I only worked 4.5 hours out of a 8-hour shift. So I guess that's what my horoscope was talking about when it was like, if I don't prepare, I might miss out on an opportunity. This day was a mess. They let me do hands-on training today, and most of it wasn't even about what I was writing down and going over and over and over again on the system, on the training module. But that's okay, because I still learned a lot. I actually learned a lot more with hands-on training than I did just sitting on the computer. I'm pretty sure if they put me on the station that I did study on the computer, I would still fuck up anyway. I don't know. My coworkers, they're all guys, and they think pretty lowly of me. I can already tell because I came in late. But y'all, I ended up fucking throwing up. The baby said, "We don't want this fucking power." They said, "We don't want this fucking Powerade." Yeah, I had woke up late, right? 2 hours, because when Kanik came, I guess he just let me fall asleep, and I told him I had work, and then he blamed it on my alarm, like the alarm wasn't still ringing when I was walking out the house angry. So yeah, that's Kanik. Nonchalant. I don't care about anybody but myself, Kanik. So yeah, yesterday I stayed in bed. I watched A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. That shit was good as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, was that 12? I'm not gonna lie, that shit was good as fuck. And it really taught me, that's how I ended up getting into these situations with these men. Because it's like when Darnell first met Brandy was so thirsty for love. And Brandy wasn't no broke down bitch, Brandy was really successful. She was a real estate agent. Her house was beautiful. She was accomplished, but she was lonely. They said she killed her husband. Well, she said that, but yeah, she killed her husband. So she was lonely all these years. And it's like, I saw so much of myself in Brandy. I was sitting there telling her, like, bitch, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. That nigga gonna play the fuck out you. And what she do that I did? Go fucking crazy when that nigga played the fuck out of her. I don't mean to cuss so much, but I'm so passionate about that movie, Nora. It taught me a lot. And it really helped me see the error in my ways. Because it's like, when every time somebody new comes into my life, I'm so quick to get attached. And I'm so quick to say, okay, this is the love of my life. So when they fall back on those words and all those false promises, and when they disappoint me, it drives me crazy. And what's crazy is, ooh, I just had to pause right quick. What's crazy is, sorry for the pause. What's crazy is, Darnell ended up leaving her and saying, fuck Brandy, throwing all her shit out on the ground for Mia, which was basically his childhood sweetheart, that knew Darnell was a ladies' man and knew that she couldn't trust him, but knew that she could trust him for who he was going to be. Darnell. It was so many red flags I seen, man, in all of these men I was with, especially my baby daddy. He had no mother figure. Well, he had a mother figure, but he lost his mom. So he never really had anybody to sit him down and, teach him about courtship. And then, just other stuff. Like, my first love, they said he was a cheater. He left somebody to be with me, and I found out he was cheating on me 3 weeks. way before I even started getting active with him, you know? But I never paid attention. I never trusted him for who they were. I never trusted any of them for who they were going to be. I trusted them for what they were telling me. So I guess I played a part in my own heartbreak. But that's a part of the healing process, is acknowledgement. So do I feel better about releasing all expectations of my baby daddy to be there? Yeah. Yeah. The doubting. But yeah. It helps me to let go. Because, you know, it's been so many times me and my baby daddy been doing this for... No, he stopped posting me since January, which was when I kind of knew something was up. And, you know, at that point, I was so used to the one that would post me, to the one that would give me money. But it's like, I don't know. It could have been everybody in his ear telling him not to. It could have been just life. Or maybe I wasn't making him happy enough. But either way, it's way easier for me to let go and trust him for who he showed me to be from the last time we spoke. And I kind of appreciate that, because men will sit and lie in your face every fucking day, as long as you let them. But it's their actions that are going to show you whether or not they take you seriously. And the way he was acting towards me, I couldn't get a call out of him. You know, just stuff like that. I would have to blow his phone up, see if he was okay. I remember one time I asked him if he loved me, and he was like, well, I don't know, I guess I do. How does that work, you know? But, you know, it's all okay. Because all of the breakups, all of the silent treatments, all of the other girls, all of the posting other girls but not posting me, all of the lusting under other girls' pictures, all of the not claiming the sexual relationship, all of the denying me, all of that, I should have paid attention to it. But I was so in love with the best version of him, I stuck by him. And now that I watched that movie, it really opened my eyes. Like, you're better off, not even for the sake of getting him back, because Mia knew who he was, but she didn't focus on herself just to get him back. She focused on herself because she knew that he couldn't add to her life. So it's like, I'm better off just trusting him for how he showed me he is, and just releasing all expectations of him being in my life. It's so much easier for me to let go. When I tell you, I have not checked this man's social media in so long. And at first it hurt, you know. It always hurts. The nights in bed crying, the not wanting to eat, the not wanting to get up and take care of yourself. All of that stuff hurt. Especially when you know he's depriving you of what you were expecting and giving it to somebody else and throwing you under the bus. But that's what dogs do. It's time for me to really let go of the expectations of the man I first met and take him as a dog he is and act accordingly. So yeah, that movie was very great. It's called A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Man, I related to Brandy so much. She was fine. She was fine too. But yeah, as far as work, I'm still waiting on the background check from the other job. Man, tonight I'm going to be there on time because I feel like I really disappointed them accountability-wise. But I did learn a lot, and I could tell I did contribute a lot to the overall flow of the business today. I'm really just focused on paying these fines before the year is over because my registration will get locked. My credit card is paid off, so really I can't give a fuck about shit else this month. You know what I'm saying? They tried to play with me. They had my shit pending for the longest, but they finally processed it yesterday. I'm finna fall asleep, even though I was asleep before I got up. I don't know. These babies won't give me any problems any other day unless I eat, or don't eat. Today they said, no, bitch, we don't want that fucking power. Man. Yeah, I'm also focused. I don't want to be at this job forever. I want to focus right now. Now that I'm able to release that and release the expectations, it's a burden off of my chest. Like, you take it or you leave it, and you left it. So it is what it is, you know? I really want to start making regular vlogs, but yeah, I really want to start making like regular vlogs and just title them how it is. But I know that even though I'm healing and getting better, that's a part of the process of this whole thing. I was not who I was a week ago. Man, I was not who I was a week ago. And that's what the point of these videos are. You know, I hope to grow the horizons and, you know, stop vlogging in the middle of the night. Well, really, when I get my phone fixed. She tore off my necklace too. So I really want to get my phone fixed. I want to get a new necklace. Yeah, it's only looking up from here. I just thank God for the opportunities He has blessed me with, and I accept my circumstances as they are. I really want to focus on building my own business, so, because I know this is, the job is paying good, but you know, I have so many other resources that I could use to put into another resources, so I have multiple streams coming in. But you know, I've been so focused on getting away from everybody and starting a new life, I haven't been able to pay attention to my business. So now that I'm able to adapt emotionally, and now that I can say, hey, let's put our focus somewhere else, man, I can't wait for these business plans to come in and to get my phone fixed. I have an iPhone 8 Plus, so it was already time to get a new phone. But you know, maybe it was meant to be cracked. And that's something people don't think about in the moment. I didn't think about that in the moment. Maybe my phone was meant to be cracked because I was supposed to get a new one. Maybe she tore my necklace off because I was supposed to get a better one. Maybe he's not in my life because somebody better is coming. So yeah, once you really accept the circumstances for what they are, you can really trust that God is leading you on a better path. And I don't know, if you're watching this and you're going through the same thing, everything is happening for a reason. You might seem like the underdog at first, but God is leading everybody on their best path, whether the next circumstance be a blessing for you, or the next circumstance be something you have to climb out of to see where God put you before and why He blessed you. You know? I don't know. I have no expectations for where my baby daddy is going to be in these next few months. Do I see us speaking again? Yeah, of course, for the kids. But who knows? I can't get mad because I have no expectations for him to stay with me. If the next person he finds is better than me and they stay together, I have no expectations for them to stay together. I have no expectations for them to break up. I have no expectations for him to come back. Who knows? Maybe it's somebody better and they stay together. But if he comes back to me on that bullshit, maybe the next person he went off with was a lesson to tell him, like, hey, you know, she really cared about you. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, take a shower, go to sleep. Talk to you guys later.